Hello, what is up, guys? I'm Abdullah back with a new look. And what can I say? The results are in. We asked you guys to join our communities and offered you one on one help with cold emailing. And today I'm going to be reacting to some of the worst templates that we've received. And honestly, after seeing all of these templates, all I have to say is there's nothing to be ashamed about. A lot of you are starting right now. We've got people who just decided to start last night and they've come up with templates. They've done their research and it's amazing. But with that being said, this also proves our point of making videos, and also really I take it as a sort of encouragement to keep making such videos, to see how many people are struggling with cold emailing and all of these templates, and which is why I'm here to help. And if you haven't joined our communities yet, you're missing out on a lot of stuff. We give out one-on-one counseling, and we give one-on-one help to people, and we're trying to build a community where even if we're not present, we have a lot of other people in those Discord or Twitter or Facebook groups that will help you out if you're new. So you're definitely missing out if you haven't joined our communities. Go to the video's description and join our communities right now, and let's get into it. And before we move forward, for those of you who don't know, I'm Abdullah Salman, the co-founder of A7 Media. We're a leading digital marketing, cold outreach agency, and we have the best reply rates in the industry right now. I mean, I've shown you guys proof. We've surpassed a lot of the people who've been in this industry for years longer than we have. And here at A7, we believe that there are no secrets in this industry, and we're here to help you out. I personally try to come to this YouTube channel as often as possible to help all of you out. So definitely like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any more of our cold marketing tips. All right, so we have our first template example over here, and honestly, it hurts to say that this came from a real person who's trying to make it into cold outreach and digital marketing. Let's go through this line by line first. I mean, honestly, it's a work of art. Subject says, "Choose us today. Dear sir or madam, we generate leads that are the best in the market. We have everything you need and more, and we're sure you won't be disappointed." Okay. Our prices are unbeatable, and we offer the highest quality leads you can find. Dude, what leads? What industry? What niche are you talking about? Anyways, schedule a call with us today and enjoy the benefits of our services. Thank you. Sincerely, company name. Um, this came from a real person. I mean, I've come over here time and again. There's like a million tweets and I don't know, hundreds of YouTube videos out there that tell you that every single line of this cold email template is wrong. But let's go through this one by one. Let's go through the cons one by one and see what's wrong. Right. So let's go through what was wrong with that email one by one. Starting with the very first line, actually, starting with the subject line. The subject was just spammy. It didn't sound like a personalized email at all. Personally, if I were a prospect, I would never open such an email because it says choose us now or choose us today. That doesn't help anyone, and it will most certainly go into someone's spam folder, no matter how much you warm your email accounts up, because choose us now is basically, it just sounds spammy. So no one's opening that email in the first place, so you're not even getting your emails opened. Everything else is after the fact. But let's say by some miracle someone actually opens that email. The greetings are just so lousy and they're not personalized at all. It says dear sir or madam. It just shows the prospect that you've done zero research on them, and you probably don't even know who they are. You don't know what their first name is. I'm honestly, at this point, why even scrape for leads on, because you're not actually using any of the information that you probably got from Outscraper or ZoomInfo or Apollo. So personalize your greetings, guys. Make it, it doesn't have to be super formal. It doesn't have to be like good day, sir. It just has to be a simple hi with the first name, and that sets a sort of familiarity that can really get you to a lot of places. Moving on to the actual content of the email, it just focuses on what you do, and no one wants to know what you do. No one wants to, honestly, if you weren't talking about money, no one wants to know that you do lead generation. You need to make the email about your prospect and less about yourself. You can't just go around telling people that I do lead generation without telling them how it will be helpful for them and what you will do for them through your lead generation. So don't tell people what you do, tell them what you will do for them. Make the email about the other person. Tell them how much money you're making them. Tell them how many clients you're bringing them in a week or in a month. Don't just tell them that I do lead generation. Honestly, I would never reply to such an email. Moving on, stop begging. Honestly, I've seen so many people do this, and the moment you start saying, "Oh, please choose us," or "Please, like, give us a chance," or something, that it just breaks the deal for them. You have to exercise authority. You have to show that you know what you're doing, and you're not some newbie out here who's just trying his luck to find a client. And overall, this email was just very salesy and vague. It wasn't um, uh, personalized to a certain person. It wasn't altered to satisfy a certain niche. It was just like a dart thrown in the dark, hoping that it would like hit some target. But trust me, it won't. This template has so much wrong with it. It won't hit any target. Right. So we've established that everything about that previous email template was wrong. So what's right then? And here's an email template that we use here at A7. And I've shown you templates that we use in our marketing agency before on this YouTube channel. And I will keep showing them because as I said earlier, we believe that there are no secrets, and we are trying to build a community that helps and supports each other. So let's go through this line by line. Subject: a question for Chris. So you've mentioned the person's name in the subject line, and that really catches your prospect's attention. And we've experimented with this. We do a lot of experiments for fun here at A7, and we found out that you get at least 40% more open rate when you mention the person's name in the subject line, because people are just more likely to open the email if you mention them by name in the subject. And that is all you need to do. For that is all your subject line is good for. It's only good for letting your prospect into the mail so they can read what you've written. Hi Chris. So no super formal salutations, no dear sir, madam. All you have to do is hi and first name. And people don't mind first names, and no, it's not informal. Nobody minds using first names. Are you taking any more clients? So that is how you grab your prospects' attention even more, because businesses really care about getting more clients. And if they are really interested in working with a marketing agency, obviously they need more clients. So they're really invested into your email only 2 lines in. If yes, we're helping SaaS companies like yours fill their calendars with 5 to 12 calls every week. So you've defined the niche and you've defined your value. R- Notice how we don't mention that we do lead generation or we do cold outreach or we do this and that. No, because no one cares and no one wants to hear that. All people want to know is what we will do for them. And that's what we've told them. And we've also told them that we've worked in their niche before, which is SaaS companies. So it also creates a sense of credibility for your company. And finally, a clear call to action. Are you free anytime this week to discuss this further? You have to have a clear call to action so that your prospects act on it. So yeah, no long texts. You don't need to tell them that I do lead generation. You just need a simple cold email template that really catches your prospects' attention. Alrighty, we have another template here, and this also came from someone in our community who's trying to start a new cold emailing business. It says, subject: optimize your cold email outreach with our AI powered platform. Now, this is a typical example of a jargon filled email template, and we've talked about this in our previous videos as well. People do this to sound legit, people do this to exercise authority, and I understand their intentions, and their intentions are right. You need to exercise or showcase your authority in marketing to really get people to work with you. But this is not the way, honestly. It's looking at this screen in front of me right now, I honestly don't even want to read it. But I'll just do it then. Dear first name. All right, they got their greetings right. Are you struggling to get the desired results from your cold emails? Okay. Are you tired of spending hours crafting the perfect email only to see poor engagement? Look no further than our AI-powered platform that optimizes your email outreach and helps you achieve your desired results. Our proprietary algorithm uses machine learning to analyze and blah 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 blah. No one wants to hear that, honestly. Seriously, if I were someone, I'm someone who likes to read a lot. I read 600, 700 page novels for fun, and I'm 3 lines in and I'm bored with this email already. Imagine someone who works in the corporate sector sitting at their computer in the morning, and they would never ever read this email whole, and they'll just probably throw it into their spam or deleted folder in their trash bin. So honestly, let's just move on to what's wrong with this email. If anyone wants to read it, feel free to pause the video right now and just read it until the end. All right, so what exactly is wrong with this email template? First of all, the most obvious thing, it's too long. Nobody's going to read it. Honestly, it was on 200, 250 words. No one's going to read that. Secondly, it had a lame subject line. You can't give away all of the email's content in the subject line. The subject line is not supposed to summarize your entire email, at least not in cold emailing. It's only supposed to catch your prospect's attention and basically lure them into your email. Your subject line is not supposed to summarize your email, and it's not supposed to give the people the gist of what you're trying to say, because then they won't really want to listen to whatever else you have to say in the email. They'll just look at the subject line and throw that email into the trash. I really like the questioning part of it. Like the email started with a question, which was kind of specific to the prospect, but then the person just got carried away. He kept asking another question, and then they just started writing an essay. Honestly, this person would make much more money writing probably college essays for children. Too much jargon, and nobody cares about that. You don't need to tell people how you have a proprietary algorithm and how you use A/B testing or how you use AI powered tools. No one cares, honestly. No one in the corporate sector wants to listen to you go on about how your methods are great. I know people do this to sound legit. They do this to show that they know what they're talking about, but that's the stuff you say in your sales call when you have like 30 minutes with the other person. You don't do that in a cold email that your prospect is going to read in probably 15 to 20 seconds. uh, you have to make sure that you make those 15 to 20 seconds worth their time, and you impress them enough for them to actually give you their 15 to 30 minutes in a sales call. And honestly, it just sounds like a TV commercial. TV commercials have a lot going on in them, and they usually go from 30 seconds to a minute. But cold emails are only supposed to be read for 15 to 20 seconds, so make sure that you ration your time accordingly. Here's an improved and corrected version of the email before. The subject goes, cold emails freezing someone's inbox. I've taken the entire gist of the previous email and I've basically rewritten it into what an actual cold email should look like. Dear first name, struggling to get desired results from your cold emails? I told you before I really liked that question mark approach, and that is why I kept it in the first line. Many of our clients did too. So now you're telling them that this problem is common with the people you've worked with and you've solved it for them. Our proprietary algorithm uses AI to improve your open and reply rates by over 30%. I know I said algorithm and AI, but I also included the value that it provides. I also included what our algorithm or our product or our service will do for that company. And that is that it will improve their open and reply rates by over 30%. Want to know how we did it for XYZ? So now you're hinting at testimonials, and now you're hinting at how you've done it for other people, and you know what you're talking about. So that exercises the authority that I mentioned earlier without giving too much jargon. Schedule a call, schedule a free call with us this week. So that's a clear call to action once again. Best your name. This is how that email was supposed to go instead of the one that I showed you before. All right, I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. These were two samples that I wanted to show you that we've received in our communities. And we're going to continue helping people who reach out to us, and we're going to continue making these videos as well for all of you. And I'm going to repeat what I said earlier, that join our communities right now if you want more value and if you want one-on-one counseling from us and from me or my other co-founders at A7, because we're trying to build a community, we're trying to build a support system for a lot of the young people that are coming into this market niche. And we've got a lot more value in our communities than we do here on our YouTube channels. And we're helping people out day in and day out. So, yep, definitely like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that stuff that you do on YouTube usually. And I will see you in the next one.